Yep.
Okay. So Ignite, first of all, I don't know if I told you this, but I could park a Greyhound bus outside of your club, offer free food and training, and the same 5 people are going to come out. I'm tired of beating my head against the wall, and I'm sure you are too. I don't care if you use Club Run or DACdb, anything. This is getting to the member level, okay? Mm-hmm. So what we do is in best practice, and I've been doing, me, Katie, Elizabeth, and Anthony been doing this, we zoom in and we get the leadership on Ignite first, okay? They're experts in it in about 3 minutes. And then we zoom in with them as proctors in the room and get everybody on, and it's legit, okay? That's just best practice. So the 2 reasons why they tell you they won't get on, I can't remember my password, and it's too hard, right? That's what it is.
Right.
We've cured that. So when you go on Ignite, what you won't see is that all we have to do is get them signed in one time, and their biometrics takes care of the rest. I will never change this homepage. This is nice and simple. If somebody has finance with us, it's the only premium module that's required for any button, okay? Because we can't hook up to everybody's individual QuickBooks. So if they have finance, they click pay. If they have a balance, they click pay. They can view their history of their payment. Excuse me?
We have that, right?
I think you have it in your club, yeah.
In our district. In our district?
Yeah, but no, that's an individual club deal on finance.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, but there's a lot of your clubs have that. So next up, your foundation. You're worried about how you do foundation and stuff. Robert, you got the old tricks to the trade, like the foundation dinners and this and that. But there's a lot of people out there that just tune off to it because they can't afford it. So what I usually do is I'll click on foundation. It tells you exactly where you are. We're hooked directly up to them. It tells you exactly where you are in your foundation giving, how many
personally.
Yes, how far you are away from your next Paul Harris fellow. I even added the points there. You see where it says 895?
Yeah.
There are so many Rotarians that don't know that they can transfer points to help somebody else become a Paul Harris.
That's right.
I get that question most. They go, what points? I'm like, Bob over there needs 150 points to get a Paul Harris. And they go, well, I've got 800 and some to give. Can I give him 100? Yes. You know what I mean? And it tells you what they've achieved, what they haven't. But here's the best part about it. Right down at the bottom, they can click donate to the TRF. It takes them directly to the fund page. They can do it. So what I do is I've been doing, hey, it's Foundation Friday. Can you give 5, 10, 15 bucks to the foundation? The small market giving. Think about all the politicians. What are they doing? $5, $7, $10. Now, 2 things happen. It makes a good year great, because you're doing this incremental stuff. And it also gives everybody the ability to do it at whatever level they're at. So you still have those people doing the big foundation dinners and all this other stuff. But that single mom or that, that young, yeah, I can do $5 today. Boom. You know what I mean? So you're going to be able to get the full spectrum of doing it. And that's important. Okay.
Got it.
Next up is your Fine Club members. So here, I'll go ahead and put, Katie. So there's Katie right there. This is her digits card. Just remember that. I can click call me, text me, email me, and I can call or text or email straight from the app. So they don't go outside.
So no longer looking at the information and then going out and dialing.
That's right. It's all there. Plus, she's added her social media, so you can connect with her on LinkedIn, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp. They're allowed to choose which part of that they want to. They can have none if they want to. Just remember digits card, because I'm going to show you that in a second. Okay. Mm-hmm. So next up, this is where it really is. Okay. How many of your people in your club do service outside of Rotary?
A number. Yeah.
Yeah, almost every single person. Yeah. If you ask that question, every person's name goes up. And unfortunately, and this is what I say to everybody, I say, we've done it to ourselves, Robert. We're known in our community now as the golf tournament in the spring, the bike race in the fall, the this and this. That's what they know as the Rotary Club. When our Rotarians do so much more. So I tell everybody, wear your shirt, your hat, your cape, your pen, whatever you got. And when you're doing that service that's outside of Rotary, that's not a Rotary project, the Humane Society, the Habitat for Humanity, whatever it is, wear that, take your service selfie, right? And after 30, 60, 90 days, now you've got a huge list of all the stuff that your Rotarians do in your community. but it changes the way that the community looks at you because now all of a sudden you're seen. So watch how easy this is.
Okay.
Because you're going to go, like I hear all the time, well, you know, we have a lot of older people. You know what they're on? They're on their damn phone. They don't go on the desktop. They don't go on their laptop. They go on their phone because their grandkids taught them how to damn use it. And they know how to click buttons. So watch how easy this is. I'm going to click service selfie, take one photo, take up the 3 photos, and I can select up the 3 photos. So I'm going to go here, turn that bad boy around. Hey, Robert, what's up? Oh, I got that. Now watch. It goes okay. It dumps it into this form real quick, nice and easy. And I just put what I was doing, zooming. I can tag anybody that I want that's in my club. And as soon as I click send, it automatically opens up the email client that's on my phone. And you see Anthony Tosi right there? He's our club PI chair. Alex, guess what? District PI chair. It tells what I was doing and the picture. I send it to them. They review it, make sure it's good. Now, here's the great part about it. The nonprofit that you're doing it at gets publicized. Your club gets publicized, and your district's publicizing against you. You now got 3 freaking posts making the rounds on Facebook. You're crushing it.
Before it went there, it gave a list of social media sites. You can pick the site you want.
Here's the issue with that. You can't directly upload that to there. I wanted it to go straight to there, Robert, but my wife said no. And then when I complained to Katie, she said no. And I was like, why not? It just skips an extra step. And she goes, did you ever send a picture that you didn't want to send? And I went, you're absolutely right. We need to have a buffer. So it goes to your PI chair. And now here's the great part about it. Inside DACdb, you can send it to 17 people if you want to. You just use the semicolons in between them. You can send it to the president. I like to have it go to the president and the PI chair, because if the president gets it, he's looking at it going, okay, he's watching social media. If that PI chair ain't pushing it, bam, he's calling him going, hey man, I've seen 17 of these come through and I don't see anything there.
Right.
You know, and after they send it, now they've got an email stored in a folder at the end of the year. You've got all your service selfies.
Right.
So it's pretty cool. Calendar makes it easy. Robert, you can go ahead and show all your district stuff. You can go 18 months out, RLI, whatever you got. So if it's a meeting or whatever, you can RSVP, log your hours, take your service selfies. But you see down there at the bottom, it says add to calendar. Yes or no, that adds it to your, but all you really want to know is if people are going to be there or not. You know what I mean? I hate doing the old, we're looking for 4 more people, and I put a sign up sheet. So, and I'll show you how it gets on there in a second, because it'll blow your mind.
Okay.
But if it's say it's something that needs, let's see if this is it. No, that's an RSVP. There are several things that you can do. Like here's the leadership meeting. Let's see. Yeah. You can register for your own events there. So if you have a district event and it's a registration, they click on register, done. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Calendar's legit. Next up is messaging.
This is what I'm very interested in. Go ahead.
This is the cool part. Okay.
Okay.
So right now I've got, here's Jones. And I say, what's up, man? And then I want to send him a darn picture. Let's go ahead and send him a cool shot. Let's say, hey, I'll send him a nice picture of me. He's going to go, what the heck is Patrick doing? But I just sent him a picture of me. So you can go one-on-one with your group, okay? But if you're in your club and you're one of club leadership, don't forget, meeting starts in 2 hours. Bring your canned goods, blah, blah, blah. Continue. Check off.
Who you want to get it.
Submit.
You can do one click, it clicks everyone, right?
Yep. And then you're bright, and it's a push notification. It lets you know that you have a message. On with Robert.
Right.
There you go. And so it's neat. Now, I'm going to show you, I showed you that. I'm going to skip over here. If you're a level 4, you're going to be able to, here's your club administration stuff, so they can start adding their service projects in their calendar.
Can I
events.
stop you a second? is
Yeah.
go back to where you were, the chat, the communication channel. Is there any way to open up a group dialogue to have kind of like a Slack kind of thing?
Yep. I will tell you in 1 second.
Okay, cool.
That's what I was going to show you. Club
Right.
administration add a calendar event and service project district. The first button that's being released should be within the next 30, 45 days tops. The district messaging will be not just individual, broadcast will be committees, and then there will be group chat. So you can make your own groups, name your own groups, the whole 9 yards.
Because right
And
now in
that
DACdb
will-
we have committees. Could you have a committee chat?
Yeah, your committee chat will be broadcast. So when you
broadcast
click on
it.
broadcast,
But
it'll have your
I'm
list
looking
of
for
committees.
The interactive?
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, it'll be there. And then group chat will be whoever you want it to be.
So
But
is
yes,
that you're
and then
saying in 30,
AG button is
in
next.
30 to 45 days, this is the new feature that's going to be added?
Group chat, yes, sir.
Okay.
You'll love it.
Before
you've
before the new
got,
year before the new year begins?
Oh, easy. Yeah,
Okay.
easy. Yeah, that's the reason why I've got that button there. They're working on it now. So now I'm over here in my service hours because they need to log their hours, but nobody wants to do it because it's too hard. They got to write it down on a piece of paper, give it to their secretary. The secretary's got to go in and do it. Watch how easy this is. All service hours, providing here. Let's do this. Growing local economies. We're going to go ahead and put Humane Society because I was over there the other day. 2.0 hours done.
Yeah,
Bam.
no one's doing that in our district. That's
Look
pretty
at this. I'm telling you, if you make it this easy, they're going to. So next up is your prospective members. Robert, you know me, man. I know. And if you have a satellite club, you can choose where you want the application to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it as Foothills. Watch how easy this is. Robert, you just told me that you want to join, okay? And me and you were talking. I got your first name. I got your last name. Just going to go ahead and email and phone number, right? So what happens here, man, if I can give my 828-217-3558. And as soon as I click done, it pops up and says, we'd like to send him an application. Where do you want to send it? So as soon as I choose this, Robert, it makes a record in DACdb as a potential member because I've sent the app. Okay. So I'm going to click send text because I'm usually standing next to the person. Okay. It says we've sent an application. You see, I just got the thing. I say, hey, that would be for me. Why don't you go ahead and click on the link, fill it out while I'm here in case you have any questions. Click submit down at the bottom. Now, as soon as they click submit, it moves it from potential to proposed. So you can take a look in the system, Robert, as a DG, you can go, wow, if we teach these people right, and this is what you do, don't clutter it with crap. Potential means they got the app. Proposed means the person filled out the app. So at any given time, your club can go, I've got 14 apps out and I've got 5 people that have returned them. You, as the district governor, can go, wow, I've got 97 applications out and I've gotten 18 returned. What do we have to do on these other prospects to get them to go? You know what I mean? What do we got to do to close the deal on these folks here? Do you need some help? Would a call from the DG, would a call from the district membership chair happy? You work the CRM in the system, which I'm not sure you even know is in there or not because most people don't. There's a CRM in the system. You can follow these people along. You can import your RI leads into it. Robert, we will crush it. Who do you got as your district or membership chair next year?
It's Rick Bassett. He was the registrar for Any Pets.
Yeah.
He's
Get Rick with me and you, bro. He's an animal already, but dude, he will lap it up with this, bro. It's gonna kill it. So that's that. So one of the other things too is taking the pressure off of these folks. So guess what? They can change their own information in there, their phone number and their email address, and it automatically flows back in the system. They can even change their picture. Remember how they used to have to be put up against the wall to take a picture? Guess what they're doing for engagement, Robert? A club last month, told everybody to take out their phones and change their picture to their favorite animal. So the whole club is dogs and cats. It's the
Oh my
funniest
God.
thing you've ever seen. And one deer. I saw a deer on there, but they're having fun with it. They can change their own password. They can, and here's the back door to the DACdb mobile, the old DACdb mobile, in case
Right.
your AG still need to use that while we're bringing the other stuff over. But remember when I said digits card?
Yeah.
You click on my picture, it flips over. You see it flips over?
You got to
You click launch digits. There's your digits card. So when we're out, say you have this, I scan yours, you go, hey man, let me get your digits. You scan mine, I scan yours, it builds up your Rolodex of everybody that's outside your district. You're building up your Rotary Rolodex for people that are
And that
outside
could be
your
a
district.
prospect too. It's not just a Rotarian, right?
Exactly.
Should I tag them as prospect after I get their information?
No. They won't get this until they won't get this until they're inducted. But think about this. What else can you do this with, Robert? You go into for some of those clubs that are still doing what's called attendance. I'm going to have on the club administration thing, the engagement module, which is attendance. So when they click on attendance, they're going to be able to scan that bad boy when people walk through the door. No more having to get the barcode on the back of the name badges. They'll be able to scan that bad boy and do it. But could you imagine if they've got an event or something and you can tie that in?
Let me ask you a question. If this isn't for me to give out my business card to somebody, this is really for scanning people in so that they're at an event. Is that right?
Well, you can do that, but no, it's business card. I mean, I've got everybody's information. I want to build up my Rolodex so I can call on. Hey, there's Andrew. He's the club membership chair at Rotary One. I know that he just did a membership drive. I want to text him and get some information from him. Here's Stephanie Urchek. Here's Peggy Pollen, the PDG from Alaska. I want to click on text me and, hey, Peggy, it's good to hear from you. Hey, you told me about a project that you did. Da da da. I want everybody, when they think about Rotary, to get on.
What I like about this is that in terms of getting a hold of people, you can move immediately into the conversation. It's always a transfer of information from one place to your tools. So
it's right there. So
and is that messages? Is that what messages is?
Yeah. So I got a message and Chris Jones goes, Robert, because I didn't put your last name there, but it's pretty neat. I mean, it's a neat deal. Nobody, not one person, not one, has said that is hard. So
I'm sure
we solved the sign in, and we solved the hard part. Now when I look at them, you know what I say? So it's easy, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. And you only have to sign in once. Yeah. So you think this will make it easier on your leadership to do their work? Your secretary, your treasurer, everybody makes it easier for them to do it, right? Yeah. So the only reason why you wouldn't do it to make it easier on them is because maybe you want one of those jobs for next year. And you know what they say? No, we're good. We're going to go. We're going to use it. So they see it now. If I just do these 8 things, those guys' job's going to be easier, and they ain't going to come ask me if I want to be treasurer. You know what I mean?
Is the icon up there in the upper left-hand corner with the phone, is that I can call? What's that for?
That brings you straight. It's a shortcut to your Rolodex.
Oh, I got it. Okay, great.
Yeah, it's a shortcut to your Rolodex. And Robert, I'm adding stuff to this on a daily basis. But look at all the stuff I still get to do.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, one of the things, you're probably one of the first people I'm telling about this, but I told you I would never change this front page. But I might swipe to the right, going the other way, and have a feed of all of the service selfies. And if they opt in, all the districts. So if the club says, yeah, I'm okay with our service selfies going on the district feed, they